In court, listening to things you just can't unhear outside the federal courthouse in Akron, where federal judge Sarah Leoy said that of all the cases that have ever come before her, she'd never ever seen one as egregious or as deserving of a life sentence. Robert McWilliams, a priest who disguised himself as a teenage girl to entice boys to send him explicit pictures of themselves, appeared in court today in handcuffs wearing orange prison clothes. Well, McWilliams pleaded guilty in July to an 8-count case that included charges of sex trafficking of a minor, sexual exploitation of children, and possession of more than 1,000 images and videos of child pornography with victims described as toddlers. He addressed the court saying he was not always that way. In his words, it was a slow fade to this because of an addiction to pornography. He said he was ashamed and sorrowful for his actions and his sins. A mother of 3 of the victims said he destroyed her family, sentenced them to a life of torment, and he deserves a life sentence himself.
You know, all of these types of cases are disturbing. I think this has gotten more attention just because of who the defendant is, but you know, we're just happy that we were able to stop this before it got too serious. We really, I think the number of victims were limited, and we were able to get him out of his position of authority relatively quickly.
Well, I'm just happy that the victims had the courage to come forward so that we could investigate this and end this reign of terror that he's put on these kids. It's been effective for the rest of their lives. He needs to be in prison for the rest of his life now for what he's done and put those kids through.
Yeah, so following the sentencing today, the Diocese of Cleveland released a statement that reads in part, "Today, with the sentencing of Robert McWilliams, let us once again, as a family of faith, offer prayers for all those impacted by his reprehensible actions and ask our loving Father to heal any and all wounds they have suffered." The diocese thanks law enforcement for the work that they did in getting this case resolved. I did speak after the case today, after the sentencing, with McWilliams' attorney. He didn't want to go on camera, but he did say only that he believes that the sentencing was too severe, that the sentence of life was not right, and that this will be appealed to the 6th District Court of Appeals.